Welcome back to the Dauphinee Center in Halifax, Nova Scotia. We're on the campus of St. Mary's University. This is their varsity hockey arena for their men's and women's programs. And it's so great to have this Maritime Major Female Hockey League showcase hosted right here by the Greenfoot Capitals and St. Mary's University at the Dauphinee Center, a great facility. We are rolling on with our Super Saturday Showcase coverage. Game number 5 of 7 just ahead. It's the Western Wolves taking on the Northern Subway Selects. Wolves wearing the black uniforms with blue and white trim, and the Subway Selects in their familiar, for those of you who know the team, familiar white with the blue and orange trim, very reminiscent of the Buffalo Sabres old school uniforms. Old school Sabres colors, and we're underway from the Dauphinee Center. Selects in on the puck right away. Getting the start in goal for the Western Wolves is Grace Dunn. And at the other end, it's Madeline Kerr. So Dunn versus Kerr in this matchup as the teams rotate the goalies in this showcase. In on the puck there, Ailey Glenn. But it's the Wolves who'll come away with that puck. Caden Thomas in after the puck. Into the corner. The Selects have it there. They'll send it down low. Jenna Beaton out on the ice right now, watches her teammates slide that puck over to Hallie Rose McLean. Anna MacArthur out there as well. She wears 16 for the Selects. Puck bounces up towards number 5, Emerson McDonald. Subway Selects come into this game 4-1 on the season. They played earlier today, defeating the Moncton Rockets 4-0. Here's a quick shot. Amy Field getting the shutout in that game for the Selects. Lexi McIntyre on the puck now. Along the boards. Puck picked up there by Mila Campbell. Sent out and back down. We're turning with it was Bria Tanner. Tanner will pick it up again as the Selects try to work it out. Lexi McIntyre has the puck on her stick. Got crossed up there and lost it for a moment to Mila Campbell, and the puck goes down, stopped behind the goal by Grace Dunn. Here's Callie McNeil with the puck now. McNeil tries to get a shot away. That was partially blocked by Bria Tanner. Puck into the corner, Lexi McIntyre. So good with that puck. Nice outlet pass up onto the stick of Rogan Vint. Vint taking it down in behind the Wolves' goal. Meeting it there was Miley Stevenson. Sent in front, Vint was waiting for it. And covering up at the side was Brooke McGuigan. And McGuigan will send it down the ice. No icing, or yes it is icing. So, not quite 3 minutes played in this opening period. Selects and the Wolves. Wolves come into this game with a record of 3-3 on the year. Chasing after that puck. That's Rhianne Jean. Jean works it up there for Ella Fitt. Fitt falls over the Wolves player, and it's picked up by Rachel Campbell. Campbell wears the C for the Wolves. Tried to clear it up, had it blocked down. Staying in on that puck now is Ashton McHattie. McHattie tried to center it. Looking for it there was Jenna Beaton. Beaton on that puck. Jenna Beaton tries to turn with it. McHattie jumped on it quickly, and then it's the captain Campbell who's able to clear it away. Now jumping in, Ailey Glenn. Nice move, Glenn in alone. Glenn to the backhand and scores! Highlight reel goal for Ailey Glenn. Beautiful rush and a great finish going to the backhand and tucking it in behind the goaltender. See on the replay there, Wolves look to be in good shape, and then all of a sudden, just like that, great move right there. Forehand, backhand, goal. Ailey Glenn pretty moves, great finish. And the Selects have the first goal of the game, and it belongs to Ailey Glenn. So the Selects open up the scoring, and they lead it 1-0. All the way down the ice. After it there, Caden Thomas. She's had a good showcase for the Wolves. Number 10 in black, Caden Thomas. Behind the Selects goal. Subway Selects will pick it up. Taken off the glass, back down into the Selects end of the ice. Racing after it there, Carly Boyle. Boyle gets spun around behind her own goal. Gets a little help, though, from Jenna Beaton. Beaton tried to get it up to Anna MacArthur. Now the puck down into the Wolves zone. Calmly with it there is Finley Blaquier. Lexi McIntyre now being watched by Campbell as the two number 4s came together for a moment. McIntyre backhands it into the corner. She had a little tussle there with the the Wolves defender. Now behind the net, this is Pino. Misha Pino wears number 9 for the Wolves. Now it's over on the boards, hammered back in there by Emerson McDonald. Blaquier up along the boards, onto the stick of Callie McNeil. Anna MacArthur had the puck for a moment, watched it go back to her defender, Bria Tanner. And now the Wolves will chase it into the zone. Little speed there on the forward line, trying to get to that puck, but it's a Selects who will break it out. Lexi McIntyre unceremoniously bumps into McGuigan. Both players okay, play carries on. Turnover now, in with a chance. Maya Stevenson to the backhand, save made as Madeline Kerr denies the breakaway attempt. You'll see it here. There's the turnover. Puck chipped onto the stick. Maya Stevenson in alone. Tried to flip the backhander up, and a great save by Madeline Kerr. Off the face-off, Ella Fitt backhands it around there for Rogan Vint. Puck turned over there just a second, and then a quick shot right on goal. Here come the Wolves again. Caden Thomas backhands it in, covered up with Haley Murray looking for a rebound. So almost 6 minutes have been played here in this first period. 1-0 Selects lead on the goal by Ailey Glenn. Wolves have had a couple of chances, though, and have been denied by Kerr. Racing with it now, Ella Grinton. Caden Thomas backhands it into the zone for the Wolves, and she'll go off for a change. That puck comes to the red line. Grabbing it there was Maddie Richards, and the Wolves get it down into the zone. Chasing after it, Mila Campbell, but it's going to be an icing call, and the faceoff will come down into the Wolves zone. Shots on goal, well, right now just showing 2-1 in favor of the Wolves, actually, so just the one shot registered for the Selects, and it went in the goal. Turning with it and taking it off the boards was Maddie Richards. It's turned over, though. There's a quick shot as MacArthur let it go. On to MacArthur, quick release on that one, and it went high and in behind the net. Quick look at the replay there. Pino off the draw, takes it off the boards, and then Mila Campbell sends it all the way down the ice. Ella Grinton watches it, and another icing call here. Going to be against the Wolves. So this is our third, there's our third last game. We've brought you 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. We've got this one and then 2 more afterwards. Start to lose track after a while. Pino in behind her own net. Up towards Callie McNeil. Pino will have to try again. Good forecheck there from Anna MacArthur. MacArthur down to a knee, staying on the puck though. Good work from MacArthur. Anna MacArthur twisting like a whirling dervish right there, staying with that puck. Now there's 4 players twisted together like they're playing the game Twister. And the puck cleared to the other side. Black Air was in looking for that puck, but it ends up going into neutral ice. Picked up by Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre now quickly in transition. Back the other way. McIntyre shoots and handled no problem by the goaltender, Grace Dunn. But again, just quickly transition there as Lexi McIntyre went from defense to offense in the blink of an eye. Face off to the right of Grace Dunn. McGuigan takes a hefty nudge into the boards, and the puck comes back to the blue line. McIntyre trying to work it free, and it does come free, but it ends up on the stick of Maya Stevenson. Stevenson has some help over on the left side. Rushing up was Sophie McKeegan, but the puck ends up rolling into the crease, and Maddie Kerr covers it up. So we'll have a face-off in the select zone. Maya Stevenson in on the face-off for the Wolves, and it's a scramble draw as no one really gains control for a couple of seconds after the puck drop. And now it's picked up by Rianne Jean. Puck moved forward quickly, stopping it there was number 8, Clara Chason. McGuigan with the puck. Working through a crowd. McGuigan battling over on the side. Puck comes free. Quick shot from the sideboards. Kerr doesn't know where it is. It had bounced up behind her. Now it comes to Jenna Beaton. She works the puck up forward. Chopping it down into the zone. That's Ashton McHattie. Now Beaton onto that puck. Hallie Rose McLean waiting in front. Now Hallie Rose McLean comes over to help out McLean. Up along the boards there, gets pinned into the wall. Good work by Webster. Staying on it though, McLean comes off the wall, put it in toward the goal. McHattie was there as well, and it goes into the corner. McLean again tried to feed Beaton in front. Good pressure by the Selects on this shift. Nearing the midway point of period 1. Score remains 1-0 for the Selects. That puck taken off the boards. Jenna Beaton going to get there first. Turns on a dime, gets the puck up the other way onto the stick of McLean. Hallie Rose McLean has Boyle with her, takes the quick shot and the save made. And then a little shoving afterwards between Boyle and Campbell. Rachel Campbell, the captain of the Wolves, being protective of her goalie in the crease, and why not? Here's MacArthur with the puck. On to MacArthur. Backhands it along. Grabbing it there was Emerson McDonald. Selects trying to cycle it around. Tried to get it to MacArthur in the slot. That was broken up. Wolves back the other way. In is Mila Campbell. Campbell falls down. Puck goes to the corner. Campbell right back up. Trying to dig that puck out. Still in the corner now, up along the wall. Comes free, and it's backhanded out of the zone. Pino will race back. On to MacArthur, chasing it down as well. All the way around the boards to Mila Campbell. Campbell fans on the backhand clearing attempt, and then Pino comes in to chop at it, but it's taken away. There's a quick shot off the stick of Anna MacArthur just before she heads off. Puck in the corner, now chased down there by Rogan Vint. Vint can't get to it, but the Wolves can. They get it out of the zone, but it's picked up immediately by Reese Murray. Murray, she's got players to her left and right, takes the long shot off a stick and up into the netting behind the goal. So with 9:12 to go, we'll have a stoppage and get set for a face-off. So 2 games to come after this one, and then 5 more tomorrow. And however many games you've watched, hope you're enjoying all of our coverage here of this high-level female hockey. Couple of players digging for it down in the corner. Again, referee says move that puck, and they do. Selects with it in the corner. Emerson McDonald trying to move it along. Jumping in there is Maya Stevenson trying to get the puck away, and it slides into the blue ice and just cleared away, heads up by Brooke McGuigan. As that puck all of a sudden ended up right in the crease, McGuigan cleared it away. Now, traffic in front again. Black Air tried to clear it away. Chase on now. Clara Chase on. Working that puck around. Into the corner it goes. 8:20 to play here in the first period. The score remains 1-0 on the strength of the Ailey Glenn goal. And that's cleared out of the zone by Sophie McKeegan. Here's Lexi McIntyre. So deft at stick handling that puck. Works it up ahead, onto the stick of Ailey Glenn, the goal scorer in this game. Feeds it in front, beaten. Didn't get good wood on it. A weak shot, handled well by the goaltender, Grace Dunn. But again, nice rush. That stick handling prowess of Lexi McIntyre on display as she heads off to the bench. And then she got it forward. And Jenna Beaton, Ailey Glenn wreaking havoc as they normally do. McLean into the face-off dot. She went up against the captain, number 12. Or excuse me, I'm getting my teams mixed up. Number 12 is the captain of the Kraken. Of course, not the Western Wolves. Hey, it's been a lot of games. Wolves take the puck down into the select zone, trying to backhand it toward the front of the goal. It comes into the front of the net, but only player there to grab it was Rianne Jean for the Selects. Jean watches that puck go behind the goal to Ella Fitt. Works it up along now to Ailey Glenn. Right there to meet her was Maggie Gamble. And Gamble has it again. Gamble slides it up to Caden Thomas. Thomas flips it down into the zone. Thomas goes off for a change. Couple of fresh skaters on now for the Wolves. Down the left side, Hallie Rose McLean. Going toward the front of the goal is Ella Fitt, and it ends up going into the blue ice. And diving on it quickly was Grace Dunn to cover up. So with 6:51 to go, there'll be a face-off in the Wolves zone to the left of Dunn. Off the draw, Maddie Richards tries to work it up, but it's turned over. Chance now. Selects controlling. They throw it into the slot area. Too much pace on that, and it ends up going to the red line, and the Wolves send it down into the select zone. After it there, Callie McNeil. McNeil has the puck, walks off the wall, tries to get a shot through. Couldn't, though, and the Selects will grab it. Pass up to the left wing side. Deflected forward there by McHattie. And it'll go back down where Ella Grinton will grab it. Grinton stops in behind her own goal. Again, they'll try to move it up that left side. Now they'll flip it into center ice, turned back there by the Wolves. Chasing in after it, McKeegan. And that'll go into the crease. And the goaltender will cover up. .604 time left on the clock here in the first period. Western Wolves and the Subway Selects. Puck moved up. Now, there's a quick shot. Getting in there was Maya Stevenson. Maya Stevenson has played a great first period so far. She's been all over the ice and has been in the mix quite often, especially on the offensive end for this Western Wolves team. Face off in the Selects end of the ice. Off the draw, Selects will send it in behind their own goal. After it there is Bria Tanner, but her teammate gets to it first and sends it out into neutral ice. Reese Murray got spun down, but she gets right back up and grabs the puck and comes forward now. Murray Takes a shot there. Rebound reaching for it was Vint. Good rush from Reese Murray. And then Vint right in front almost had a look as well. Stopped there now by Bria Tanner for the Selects. Puck just in front of the penalty box over on that far side. Trying to work it along, trying to shovel that puck through. And it comes free, and the free-flowing Lexi McIntyre picks up little touch pass. McLean to beat and drop pass. Hallie Rose McLean takes a shot, and I think that just hit the outstretched glove of the goaltender Dunn. Sending it along there, Maggie Gamble. Just a great passing play there, though. And that cheeky little drop pass to Hallie Rose McLean, and she let the shot go quickly. Quick release from number 13, Hallie Rose McLean. Chasing in there now, Mila Campbell. Sends it out in front, and tied up was Callie McNeil, or she would have had a great chance on goal. Jenna Beaton jumps on that puck. Thought about passing it forward. She'll skate it out instead. Goes up to the right side to Vint. Now to Hallie Rose McLean. Hallie Rose McLean cuts her way in, gets a shot away wide of the goal. Think that might have deflected off a Wolves player. Comes to the side of the net again. Now it pops all the way out to the blue line, and it's grabbed there by Ella Fitt. Fitt sends it back down. Offensive zone control here. This is Ailey Glenn. Quick shot. Rebound is loose for a second. They score. The original shot taken. The goalie had it for a second, and then right there on the doorstep, Lucky 13 HRM, not Halifax Regional Municipality, friends, Hallie Rose McLean. There you see the play developing. Again, good offensive zone time. Quick shot there. Originally handled, and the rebound just kind of dropped right in front of the goaltender Dunn, and Hallie Rose McLean said, "Thank you very much." Into the goal it goes. So Hallie Rose McLean has another goal in this showcase, and it's 2-0 Selects. Maya Stevenson back in there again. Seeing who gets the assists. I didn't hear the assist. I'll have to check it out in the official scoring afterwards, but the Selects back in again. Pad save and a good one made by Dunn. That was a quick shot. Puck now onto the stick of Boyle. Sends it down, trying to swipe, I should say, at the one-timer was Maya McDonald. Great feed from the point. A pass right to the side of the goal, and fanning on the one-timer was Maya McDonald. Shots on goal 9-3 for the Selects. 3:18 to go in the period. Ailey Glenn and Hallie Rose McLean, your goal scorers for the Selects. That puck jumps up and hits somebody on the Selects bench, so they'll whistle it down, and we'll have a face-off with 3:08 left to go in the period. Face-off just outside the Select zone. Off the draw. Puck backhanded forward. Now the Wolves come on the attack. Caden Thomas heads toward the front of the goal. Question is, can they get it to her? Good defensive play there by Bria Tanner, pinning the Wolves player into the boards behind the net. Wolves still coming after it. A couple of players got tangled up there and tumbled down to the ice, and the play carries on right back the other way with Reese Murray. Murray into the zone, stick handling, sending it in front. Trying to get a crack at it there was Lexi McLean. McLean got tangled up with McGuigan, and the puck goes down the other way. Outlet pass into center ice. Picked up quickly there. Miley Stevenson goes up against Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre taking Stevenson into the boards, and Stevenson slow to get up after that contact behind the goal, colliding there with Lexi McIntyre. So hopefully Miley Stevenson okay. She's getting a little assistance there from a couple of her teammates and kind of holding her head. Not going to guess at what might be the ailment, but certainly a collision there with Lexi McIntyre, and it looks like Miley Stevenson is going to go to the dressing room to get checked out. So again, hopefully everything okay there. So just to the left of our broadcast position, she's come out just outside the ice surface there, being 10-2. So we'll keep a close eye. Hopefully everything all right with Miley Stevenson. So a bit of a delay here as the referees over talking to the Western Wolves bench. And I'm sure the Western Wolves are saying, why wasn't that a penalty? Body contact, body checking, boarding, whatever you want to call it. And I'm sure the Subway Selects and Lexi McIntyre would say, hey, I was just going in to finish my check. It's a hockey play, no intent. So the Western Wolves bench have had their say, including head coach Marilyn Fortin, but no penalty forthcoming. And again, we certainly hope everything all right with Miley Stevenson. We'll keep an eye and hope to see number 16 in black back out there again soon. So we carry on 5 aside, inside 2 minutes to play. Puck in behind the Selects goal, grabbed there by Kate Morrow. Morrow gets it right back along the boards on that right wing side. Chips it out toward the red line, sent right back in by Maddie Richards. Both teams making changes now, and away come the Selects. This is Rianne Jean skating way up from her defensive position, got the shot away, and the save was made. Minute and a half to go in the period. Ailey Glenn had that puck for a moment, but it's turned aside, and away comes Caden Thomas. Pushes it up ahead, trying to connect with Webster. Puck to the blue line, but not out. Still inside the line. Now it's Pino. Pino making a dash with that puck. Cutting in, trying to get the shot, sharp angle, save made. Out it comes from the high slot. Shot was blocked down, and Hallie Rose McLean will skate it away. Final 60 seconds here of this period. Pino just had that great dash toward the goal. Sends it up along the boards. Puck loose. Hallie Rose McLean going up against Pino. And the Selects still have it. Into the slot. Cleared off to the side. Webster now. Can't get it by MacArthur. Anna MacArthur sends it into the corner. Now she'll chase after it and give her teammates some help. MacArthur trying to spin off the wall with it. Trying to jump into the play was Maya McDonald. 25 seconds to go here. Selects buzzing a little bit in the Wolves zone. Turning, spinning, getting a shot away there from the high point was Carly Boyle. Puck comes out of the zone, just 13 seconds to go. Ella Grinton up towards MacArthur, goes by her, and now McGuigan will sweep in behind her own goal and send it off to the left side. Just a couple of ticks left here. And that puck sent forward. And it'll go down the ice as the buzzer sounds. So an entertaining first period. 2 goals were scored, both coming from the Northern Subway Selects. I'll recap the scoring for you here quickly. Ailey Glenn opened up the scoring with an assist from Jenna Beaton. And then just over 16 minutes into the period, Hallie Rose McLean scored. Ailey Glenn and Jenna Beaton getting the assists on that one. So, shots on goal 11-4 for the Selects through 1 period of play. And the Selects lead the Wolves 2-0. We've got an interview for you now. Here's my chat with a member of the Western Wolves. Pleased to be joined by Claire Chason, player with the Western Wolves. Claire, thanks for taking some time to hang out. How are you enjoying the showcase so far?
So far, so good. Playing pretty good. It's a good time. Having fun.
What's been the biggest improvement in your game since you started playing with the Western Wolves?
I think, honestly, just all around, being a good teammate, getting pucks out, getting pucks in. I like to play my game. I like to pass the puck around, try to set people up. So I think just going that way is pretty good.
I just had a moment to speak with Ron Turble, the dad of Blair Turnbull. Certainly an inspiration for a lot of young hockey players, female hockey players in particular. But for you, when you were little growing up and even now, who are some players that you look up to that you aspire to be like?
Probably like Sarah Nurse, my sister. I watched her play all her life growing up all the way, went to all her games. She's been a pretty big inspiration for me.
What's your sister's name?
Cammie Chason.
Hi, Cammie Chason. How you doing? As you move along through this season, what are some things that you want to work on in your own game to improve throughout the season?
I think I want to just, like I said, trying to set people up. I'd like to try to get the puck on net myself some, try to get shots on net, getting faster, trying to get faster on the ice.
I know with hockey players, well, all athletes really, but I always like to ask hockey players about their game day meal. For you, do you have like a go-to game day meal when you know? I know a showcase is a little different because there's so many games, but let's just say you get up on Saturday, you got a game 7 o'clock that night. What's your game day meal? What's your routine like?
I'd probably go for like penne rosé from Boston Pizza.
Penne rosé, well, fancy.
Yeah.
You like the penne rosé? Do you have any proteins in like meat or just the pasta and the sauce?
No, I have chicken in it.
Chicken,
Yeah.
okay, right. Now, do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, yes,
older
your sister, of course.
Yeah.
How competitive were you with her?
She was pretty older than me. They're like 10 years apart. So, but if we're like playing out in the backyard or something, I'd be pretty competitive.
Are you better? Better at hockey?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say the same thing even if it wasn't true. Listen, Claire Chason, it's been a delight to chat with you.
Yes.
Thanks for this. Enjoy the rest of the showcase and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
That's Claire Chason from the Western Wolves. Third period action coming right up. Happy to be joined by Jasmine McGrath, number 20 with the Moncton Rockets. Jasmine, how are you enjoying the showcase 2 days in?
It's really good. It's really fun to have like all the teams here in one place. Like we play against everyone in the season, but like to be in the same rink and all play against each other, like it's nice to, you get to watch people before you and after you, and it's really fun.
I'm always curious how players end up with certain numbers, whether they're just given the number or whether they choose it. How did you end up with number 20?
So when I played Pee Wee, I was number 2 when I
Okay.
played with the boys. And then when I got up to Bantam with the girls, they didn't have a number 2, and someone already took it, so I had to take number 20.
So not 22?
No, 22, we didn't have that number at
Okay,
the time.
so number 20 it is.
Yeah.
How old were you roughly when you started playing hockey, and how did you get involved in playing hockey?
I would start about 7 years old. My younger brothers were 5, and they joined hockey the same year as me. And I was like, oh, like I asked my parents, can I join too? So yeah, we all got into hockey the same year, and from then we all play.
What are your brothers' names?
Maxim and Yannick.
Maxim and
Yannick.
were you competitive with them, and are you still competitive with
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, sometimes outdoor rinks, all the seasons, always competing with each other.
Now, give me an honest answer. Nobody's paying attention. Who's better?
I would say me.
You're better?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, brothers. Take that. What has been the biggest part of your development as a player playing for the Moncton Rockets?
Probably just being with the team, like learning to be a better person, like on the ice and off, and being with like players. It's fun to play hockey, but you get to like meet new people and play with them, and just like playing as a team. Like it's fun to play with new girls, and then once you move up and you play with newer, or you have like old friends from the past teams.
The women's game, the female game, has grown so much over the last number of years. Who are some players that you might look up to or like to watch play?
I would have to say Marie-Philippe Poulin. I've done a few camps with her over the years, and really just following her up to the PWHL and everything. It's really nice to see those women.
Captain Clutch, eh?
Yeah.
Last thing I want to ask you before I get you to do a shout-out for somebody is, what's your favorite game day meal?
I would have to say Alfredo. Chicken Alfredo.
Okay, chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
That's a go-to for a lot of
Yeah.
players, but it's good, right? The carbs and
Yeah.
everything. Last thing, get you to look right in there. Give a shout-out to anybody you want, Jasmine.
I'm going to have to shout out to my dad back home. He supports me everywhere I go, and unfortunately he was with my brothers this weekend, but yeah, shout out to Dad.
Well, apparently you're the better player anyway, so he
Yeah.
needs to go support the brothers. What's your dad's name?
Joey.
Joey. Hi, Dad. Listen, Jasmine, thanks for doing this. Good luck in the rest of the showcase and certainly during the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
That's Jasmine McGrath from the Moncton Rockets. The teams on the benches, nets getting put in place, and we're just about set for puck drop for period number 2 of this game between the Northern Subway Selects and the Western Wolves. 2 goals in that first period. Ailey Glenn opened up the scoring, and then Hallie Rose McLean scoring in that first period as well, 2-0. Western Wolves leading. Shots on goal through that first period, 11-4 for the Selects. This Western Wolves team out of Prince Edward Island. And of course, the Northern Subway Selects play in the Pictou County Wellness Center located in New Glasgow, Nova Scotia. And we're underway in period number 2. Wolves looking for a goal here to cut this lead in half, and the Selects, well, they just want to add another one and get a bit of a cushion here. Puck just inside the blue line, a couple of players whacking away at it, and it's Chason who comes away. Great to chat with number 8, Claire Chason, earlier. And again, appreciate all the players who come up and take time to chat with us, and thanks to the coaches and the teams for making the players available during a very busy time at this showcase. Pass up ahead, Hallie Rose McLean trying to bust in. Can she get the puck in time? She couldn't quite get around Rachel Campbell. Good work there by the Wolves captain. Nice work in front. Pino pushed that puck away. Long shot from the left point. Cleared away again. This could be a chance now for Webster. Has some open ice. Webster by herself. Shoots. Pad save and a good one by Kerr. Great rush, though, from number 6, Charlie Webster. Now the puck back down into the Wolf zone. From the point, Lexi McIntyre puts it in. Grace Dunn got a pad on that. Puck over on the far wall. Stopping it over there is Maya McDonald, trying to move it along now. The Wolves get it in behind their own goal, over into the near corner. A couple of players get pinned in along that wall. Now a few more join the party. Anna MacArthur in behind the goal, trying to work it free, but it's the Wolves who'll skate away with it. This is Finley Blackare. Blackare takes it off the boards. That goes right to the stick of Bria Tanner. Puck pops up and right into the Wolves bench, and the other goaltender on the Wolves, Alexa Aiken, grabs it and flips it back up. Wolves played earlier today, defeating the Cape Breton Lynx 3-0, and the Selects in their earlier game defeated the Moncton Rockets 4-0. McGuigan has that puck just outside the line, sends it into the Selects zone, and it's grabbed there by the Subway Selects. They'll work it up the right side, left side I should say. Up it comes now to Anna MacArthur. MacArthur in alone, trying to get around the defender. MacArthur lost the puck in her skates. Good defensive cover there by the Wolves as MacArthur was breaking in. There's a shot from the side there from Maya McDonald. Shoot from anywhere, why not? You never know what can happen. Ella Fitt will have to chase that puck down into her own zone there. Mila Campbell heads off for a change for the Wolves. That puck will go all the way down in towards Dunn. Dunn stops it there. Fanned on it as she tried to sweep it in around her goal. Dunn jumps right back into the net. And now the Wolves will look to recover and move it forward with Maddie Richards. Richards up towards Chason. Back to Richards. Richards rolls it along the boards. And it comes outside the blue line. Trying to make a rush forward now was McKeegan, but it's taken away by the Selects. Puck to the red line. Grabbed by the captain Campbell. Rachel Campbell watches that puck go back to her defensive partner Pino. Misha Pino works the puck in. It'll be grabbed there by Ella Grinton. Grinton works it up. Past the stick of Pino. Icing waved off. Pino takes a look in the rearview mirror, sees Reese Murray coming, and changes direction. Good work there by one of the alternate captains on this Wolves team, Misha Pino. Ailey Glenn opened up the scoring in this game. She winds her way into the zone. Look at Ailey Glenn. Sends it in front there, and that was deflected in towards her own net there by the captain of this club, Rachel Campbell, but nothing bad comes of that for the Wolves. Stopped there by Caden Thomas. Thomas loses it. Forecheck from Glenn. Ailey Glenn. Beaton heading toward the front of the goal. Puts it towards Beaton. Just couldn't get the stick on the puck. Nice feed through by Ailey Glenn. Now Caden Thomas makes a couple of nice moves to get out of her own zone. Caden Thomas has Campbell with her. Thomas takes it into the corner. Taking a look. all the way back to the line. Stepping up there to keep it in was Gamble. And now the two number 4s come together. Lexi McIntyre, Mila Campbell. And it's Jenna Beaton who comes in to help out and move that puck up ahead. Anna MacArthur watches that puck go just beyond her reach. And then Gamble sends it across. This is McNeil trying to get into the backhand. Great job there defensively by Tanner to tie up number 17, Callie McNeil. Those are the unsung defensive plays that sometimes you forget about, but they mean so much. There's McGuigan getting tied up with the Selects player, allowing McNeil to come right back down into the zone for the Wolves. Callie McNeil skates behind the net, trying to get set up here. Just over 5.5 minutes played in this second period. Still 2-0. Wolves looking a little better here in the second period, trying to get some chances. There's McNeil again in on the puck. And Emerson McDonald will gather it up now for the Selects. Skate it right up the middle of the ice. Emerson McDonald throws it in right in behind the Wolves' goal. McGuigan will get there just ahead of the on-rushing Anna MacArthur. They'll carry it into the zone. Quick shot across the crease off the stick of McHattie. Now down low, Rogan Vint. McHattie there as well. And then Stevenson and McGuigan trying to move it along for the Wolves. Western Wolves will take it off glass. And that's going to sail all the way down the ice and be an icing call. So with 13:45 to go, faceoff will come all the way down into the Western Wolves zone. So I still didn't find out. I mentioned it earlier, one of the games earlier today, about seeing the Summerside Western Capitals team bus when I pulled in the parking lot early this morning at the Dauphinee Center. And I wondered if perhaps Coach Billy McGuigan from the Summerside Western Capitals had arranged for the team bus to be available for one or both of the PEI teams for transportation. I still haven't gotten an answer to that, but just a curiosity thing to know, because it was pretty cool to see that team bus there. Sending it in there was Sophie McKeegan. She's played a good game here today. Back to the line it goes, just barely kept in by Maddie Richards at the line. Now McKeegan down low, tried to backhand it in front, waiting for it was Murray. Now Murray will give chase as the Selects try to work it out. Kate Morrow sends it down the ice. Giving chase there is Rachel Campbell. Campbell scoops it up behind her own goal, turns up ice, trying to take advantage of a line change here are the Wolves with the Selects changing, but the Selects will recover just fine. Ella Fitt hammers it around the boards. Out it comes, and an outlet pass to Jenna Beaton with Hallie Rose McLean to her left. Gets it to McLean, back to Beaton, and it just goes underneath her stick. A bang-bang passing play there, just didn't connect on the back end. Beaton has it again, sends it right back in front of the goal, and the Wolves able to clear it away. This is Grinton. Backpedals with that puck, works it up to the red line. McLean wasn't sure where it was for half a second. Now Carly Boyle working it up onto the stick of Beaton. Over to Ailey Glenn on the right wing side. Glenn cuts to the middle, backhands it in. Beaton scores! Ailey Glenn with the lovely little feed in towards Jenna Beaton. And Jenna Beaton would not be denied as she gets it in past the goaltender. And that's goal number 3. And again, just a lovely rush right here. There you see the little dish off to Ailey Glenn. Cuts to the middle, backhands it in. Chipped in there by Jenna Beaton. A lovely little give-and-go passing play. And Jenna Beaton gets the goal, and it's 3-0 for the Subway Selects. And again, just a lovely passing play. That is Subway Selects hockey right there. And it's 3-0. Lexi McIntyre in behind her own goal, spinning away from the on-rushing check of Mila Campbell. Up it goes. Now it'll go right in behind the goal. Puck loose for a minute. Off the wall it goes. Black-Air on that puck, backhanding it along. Now Bria Tanner. Puck goes off a shin pad. Reese Murray gets it right back. Murray tight down that right wing side. Being challenged there by Pino. Reese Murray feeds it into the slot and didn't connect with anybody in a white sweater. Back to the left point, Rianne Jean sends it down low for Reese Murray. There's Rogan Vint. Vint backhands it to the line, nobody home, and that's going to force Rianne Jean to backtrack and grab that puck in her own zone. Up it goes now. Ella Fitt tried to feed it ahead for Reese Murray, and Grace Dunn, not going to take any chances, is going to cover up. So Jenna Beaton gets the goal, assists going to Ailey Glenn and Hallie Rose McLean. Here's McGuigan. Striding out of the zone with the puck, chips it off the wall, puts on the brakes, lets her teammates go after it. Here's McKeegan. She's been in the middle of a lot of the action here today. 21 in black, McKeegan. That's going to be offside. Did McKeegan clear the zone? I guess she did. Now it's Stevenson coming in with the puck. Maya Stevenson pushed off to the corner. Sent over there. McKeegan with a backhander. Pad save, and the rebound is cleared away. Stevenson in looking for the rebound there off that great chance. Right back the other way. Caden Thomas lost the handle on that puck. Both teams make changes here as Gamble will pick it up. McKeegan tapping her stick, wanting that puck. She gets it. Tries to backhand it forward there. Reaching in for it was Murray for the Wolves. Thomas sends it in. Thomas again takes a shot well wide of the goal. Goes out the other side, and the Selects will pick it up. Sending it to center ice. Onto the stick of Gamble, who takes it off the boards. Gamble again collides with her own player. That was a tough collision there as Webster and Gamble just ran into each other. Hard hit. Both players went down. Both players jumped right back up. Tough group here from Prince Edward Island. All the way down now. Picked up by the Selects in their own zone. This is Carly Boyle. Turned over. Callie McNeil had it for a second. Pops up now, and Campbell will grab it there. Campbell sends it right back down the ice. Chasing in after it, Callie McNeil, but not before it crosses the goal line for an icing with 8:58 left to play in the second period. Shots on goal, 15-6 for the Selects, and 3-0 on the scoreboard. And that's your lead for the Northern Subway Selects. Face off to the left of Grace Dunn. Reese Murray in on the draw up against Murray. So it was Murray on Murray. Reese versus Hallie. Another icing call. That'll bring the faceoff once again back down into the Wolves zone. 2 games left after this one. When this game is complete, we'll have the Moncton Rockets and the Lindsay Surge. And to round out our Saturday coverage, it'll be the Western Flames and the Greenfoot Capitals. The one and only game for the showcase host Capitals today. Lexi McIntyre, hair flowing behind her as she zips down the ice. McIntyre tried to get that outlet pass to Kate Morrow, and that'll be an icing this time against the Selects. So a battle of the icings breaking out here. Now down to 8:24 left in this second period. Selects scored 2 in the first. They've got 1 here in the second, and that's their 3-0 lead. There's Chason with a quick shot, sending it just wide of the goal. Quick release there from Claire Chason. Selects that puck again. Could this be another icing? Race for it, and it is indeed. So a rash of icings here in the last couple of minutes. Couple against the Wolves, couple against the Selects. So the faceoff comes down into the Select zone. It'll be to the right of their goaltender, Madeline Kerr. Falling down there is Lexi McIntyre. McKeegan in trying to get that puck free. Reese Murray there as well. Murray going up against Maya Stevenson. McIntyre pushes it over to Bria Tanner. Tanner being challenged there by McKeegan. Coming in to help out Maya Stevenson. Comes out in front. Caden Thomas took a whack at it. There's a backhander. And holding on is Madeline Kerr. So some good pressure there from McKeegan and Stevenson along with Caden Thomas. We have another face-off in the select zone once again to the right of number 31 in the select's goal, Madeline Kerr. Face-off chipped off to the boards. And it's moved up toward the blue line. Gamble tries to keep it in, but she couldn't. Here comes Ailey Glenn now on the rush. Glenn in, sweeps it in toward the goal. They bang it in. I'm not sure if Glenn's going to get credit or if it's going to go to Ashton McHattie. Ailey Glenn directed it in toward the goal. Now it's a question of, did the initial shot from Glenn go in or did McHattie push it in? And it's Ailey Glenn first down the line. So we'll see on the replay here. There's the rush. Ailey Glenn, always so dangerous, decides to cut it into the goal. McGuigan was draped all over, and I guess it just trickles in underneath the goaltender Dunn. So Ailey Glenn has her second of the game, and the lead now 4. So just again, a great rush by Ailey Glenn, cutting down that right side. She saw a bit of open space, kind of leaned into McGuigan, who was really kind of draped all over the back of Ailey Glenn. So, and McGuigan certainly stature-wise a bigger player than Ailey Glenn. So a great job by Glenn to kind of lean into McGuigan, shield the puck, and then push it in towards the goaltender. And it finds its way under Grace Dunn, and Ailey Glenn has her second of the game. And here she is again, pushes it forward. I think she pushed it a little too far. Tries to send it in front, waiting for it. There was McHattie, now Beaton on the puck. Jenna Beaton gives way. Glenn, sharp angle, Beaton there. Rebound, pushed at. McHattie there trying to get a look. And the puck cleared down the ice. This will be an icing call. Race for it. I don't think that Campbell going to get there in time. No, she won't. Campbell in that foot race and then taking a couple little whacks after the fact. And still jawing at one another, Ella Fitt and Mila Campbell. Face off in the Western Wolves zone. Nobody able to gain control of that puck initially off the face-off. Now the Selects come in. Quick backhander. In was Anna MacArthur charging in toward the goal, but Dunn able to cover up and hang on. Fresh legs out there now as full line change for the Western Wolves. Off the face-off, Select send it in. Fight for it over along the boards there, far side. A couple of players trying to pitchfork their sticks in and get the puck free, and it's Chason who comes up with it and sends it down the ice. And that'll be another icing call. An awful lot of icing calls in the last 5 or 6 minutes here. Down to 6:07 left to play in the second period. Selects with 2 goals in the first, 2 here in the second, and they lead it by a score of 4-0. Along the boards, Emerson McDonald tried to keep it in, but it comes out of the zone in. McKeegan will try to skate away with it. McKeegan takes a whack at it. Ended up hitting the arm of Carly Boyle. Now back the other way, the Selects. They'll carry it into the zone, trying to control here and set up, but it's chopped out. Here comes Caden Thomas. Thomas tried to go in one-on-one. Puck comes all the way back out. Here's a chance right in front as coming in there was Murray. And Murray had a good chance, but it's sent right back the other way. Now up for Webster. Goes past her. That'll force Lexi McIntyre to get on her horse and chase it down into her own end. McIntyre. Long lead pass, trying to connect with Vint. That quite didn't work. They'll try again. McIntyre setting up behind her own goal, being chased down there by Callie McNeil. Chipped into the zone. Kate Morrow going after it there. Gamble gets there first and works it up to the left side. Puck out over the blue line. Grabbed there by Tanner. Tanner being watched closely by Callie McNeil. Tanner gets away, gains the zone. Tanner, little drop pass. Kate Morrow couldn't get any further than that. Gamble tries to clear it out. A second try, and she does get it forward. Now it's a race. Mila Campbell, the 2-4s, Mila Campbell and Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre gets to the puck, tries to skate it out. Callie McNeil steps in the way. McNeil tried to get the shot through the defender, but it was blocked down neatly there by Tanner. Tanner has the puck now for the Subway Selects. Tried to work it up along the wall. Gamble watches that puck go all the way back to McGuigan. Here's Brooke McGuigan skating right down the middle. McGuigan getting his head of steam going here. McGuigan takes a wrist shot and a good one, and it's just off the shaft of the stick of the goaltender Kerr, and then the puck cleared out of play. Down to 3:45 left here in the second period. 4-0 Selects lead. Off the draw. Selects will gain control. Fanning on that clearing attempt was Fit. And now Rianne Jean back against Chasom. Jenna Beaton comes to help out. Now Hallie Rose McLean. Backhands away. Dishes back to Rianne Jean. Jean goes to the right side. Now McLean on the left wing. Hallie Rose McLean trying to get into the zone. She does momentarily. Puck still in there. Now it comes to McLean. Tied up over there, and Chason will come in. And nice nifty little pass over to McKeegan. Sophie McKeegan makes a nice move. Backhand shot, sends it wide. Good work again from McKeegan. For my estimation, number 21, Sophie McKeegan, has been the most outstanding player. There's a lot of good effort out there on both sides, but McKeegan seems to be in the middle of everything in this game. Now it's Murray sliding it over to Webster. Webster gets tangled up there with Rianne Jean, and the puck goes all the way out of the zone. Pino picks it up and just floats it right back in. 2:30 to go here. Second period action. Up for Anna MacArthur. Nice move by MacArthur. Gets a shot away and hammered it just wide of the goal. Anna MacArthur with a great move and then sent the shot just wide, trying to go glove side on the goaltender. Up towards Webster now. Stopped at the line, and it'll pop up into the Selects bench. Down to 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second period. Shots on goal, 17-9 for the Selects. Ailey Glenn with 2. Hallie Rose McLean with a goal, as well as Jenna Beaton. Those are your goal scorers for the Selects. Mila Campbell tried to push it forward. Callie McNeil tried to find that puck, but it comes to Anna MacArthur. She sends it down around the boards. Brooke McGuigan goes in there against Grinton, and then coming in to help out Emerson McDonald. Four-car pile-up in behind the Wolves net, and it's picked free by the Selects. MacArthur sends it right back in. Emerson McDonald is there. Pardon me. To the line. Ella Grinton sends it right back in. There's Brooke McGuigan. McGuigan backhands it to her teammate, Miley Stevenson. Good to see Miley Stevenson back out there. She took a hard contact in the second period in a collision with Lexi McIntyre, and Miley Stevenson went down, came up kind of holding the top part of her helmet cage. So again, great to see number 16, Miley Stevenson, back out in the action. .68 seconds left to play in this second period. Face-off will be in the Select zone. In on the draw, Maya Stevenson. And she wins it cleanly. That's a long shot just over the crossbar, as letting it go from the left point was Maddie Richards. Final minute of play here in this second period. That shot deflected off the goal stick up into the glass. Comes back and trying to jam it in at the side was Maya Stevenson. And good job by Madeline Kerr just to block up that near post. Stevenson in on the draw against Reese Murray. Scramble draw, Chasson backhands it across the face of the goal, out the other side. Richards tried to pinch at the point to keep it in, but away comes Morrow. Morrow, sharp angle shot. Murray looking for the rebound. She overskates it, and it goes by her, but it goes all the way back to the point. Just 28 seconds to go here. Bria Tanner keeps it in and just at the blue line. Reese Murray faked hammering it off the boards. Sharp angle, puts it in toward the goal. It's in, but not before the referee's whistle blew. And again, we have some pushing and shoving here. Reese Murray and Clara Chasson kind of getting involved with one another there. Referee having a chat with the goaltender. What do we have here? 15.8 as I glance over at the game clock. Face off in the Wolves zone. It's Ashton McHattie in on the draw versus Hallie Murray. Just 8 seconds left as the Selects work it up towards center ice. Murray steps into it. Does she have time to get a shot away? Murray in tight time wasting. Scores! .1 on the clock. What a rush by Hallie Murray. I was looking at the clock watching the play, and there was .1 on the game clock when that twine was tickled. And the Wolves score. We'll check it out here. And I was watching as Murray came in. I had an eye on the clock. And I kid you not, when that puck hit the twine, you'll see the net bulge here off the Murray shot. I looked up, .1 was on the clock right there, .1. And the goal scored, the goal counts. And that is a big boost for the Western Wolves going into the dressing room after 2 periods of play. Well, a big moment there as Hallie Murray, I'm not sure if it's Hallie or Haley. I always try to check names. I wasn't able to confirm that. If somebody knows, you can message somebody, and maybe somebody that's here in the building can come and let me know. It's Halle, but I never got a chance to confirm the pronunciation. And I think I've been going back and forth between saying Hallie and Haley, but I want to make sure that I say it right. So I'm going to try to check, but if somebody knows, you can message. Somebody can come and tell me. But number 12, Murray, scores with .1 left in the second period. So after 2 periods of play, it's the Selects 4 and the Wolves 1. Earlier, I had the absolute pleasure of speaking with the dad of Blair Turnbull. Here's my chat now from earlier with Ron Turnbull. Ron Turnbull, the dad of Canadian and Nova Scotia hockey star Blair Turnbull. First of all, Ron, how are you enjoying the showcase?
It's been good so far. Our team's playing well, so we're happy with what we're seeing out of our kids, so it's good.
So how's Blair doing? What's she up to? When's the last time you chatted with her?
I text her almost every day about stuff. I think she's at a wedding this weekend.
Nice.
Another one. She goes to about 5 or 6 every summer. So I think Marie-Philippe Poulin is getting married this weekend.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well,
yeah.
Please give our best to Blair. And certainly Blair and Jill Saunier, so well known, such inspiration for young hockey players and certainly female hockey players, and definitely in Nova Scotia, a big inspiration. What does that mean to Blair, and what do you see in how she and other female hockey players have been able to inspire the next generation of players coming up?
I think it's awesome. I think her and Jill both inspired a lot of girls in Nova Scotia, and there are so many girls playing right now and playing at a high level. Way more than when she was at the same age. There are there's an explosion in female hockey, and they've led the way here in Nova Scotia. So it's been awesome.
As a dad of 3 kids, 2 daughters myself, your kids are always great, and they're always really great at things. But as a dad of someone that turned into the hockey player that Blair Turnbull is, what point were you watching Blair and saying to yourself, okay, my dad bias aside, my kid's really good? Do you remember around what point that was?
Yeah, I think she was really good all the ways up through playing with boys. I mean, she was good in Adam and Pee Wee and Bantam. She was good as the best boys in the province at that time at the AAA level. And when she went away to Shattuck and was playing on their U16 team and was one of the best players there, I think I knew then that she was going to have an opportunity to play at the university level for sure. And then the following year she played on the Shattuck St. Mary's prep team, and that's when I really knew she had a great opportunity to play Division I on a good team, and she did. She played at Wisconsin, which was 4 years of nothing but great hockey and great coaching by Mark Johnson and his staff down there. And she went to 3 national championships while she was at Wisconsin, so it's been nothing but great, really. She had a great run. She's come a long, long ways from when she started playing novice in Stellarton at the Stellarton Memorial Rink.
Many, many moons ago.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's been many proud moments and many special moments for you with Blair through her career. But is there one that stands out as kind of a really neat moment that you reflect on quite often?
I think when she made Team Canada, and then she solidified herself there just from her play and her leadership, and being named to the leadership group at Team Canada, I think was a proud moment for her and for me as well. And I think she's recognized as a leader now. And then, of course, being named Toronto's first captain was something very special as well.
Well, watching Blair and Jill Saunier and all the other female players grow the game has been super special. We really appreciate your time. I know that you're here with the Subway Selects. It's really great to see you here and inspiring these young players. Please enjoy the rest of your time here, and when you get a chance, please tell Blair we said hello.
I will for sure.
Appreciate it.
Anyways, thank you.
Thank you very much. That's Ron Turnbull, Blair Turnbull's dad. We appreciate him joining us. Third period action coming up in just a moment. It's 7-0 Lynx over the Kraken. just about set for the third period after that dramatic end to the second, with Hallie Murray scoring with .1 on the clock to make it 4-1. Here comes Hallie Rose McLean now breaking into the zone. So we'll see what kind of lift, both emotionally and even physically, that late goal from Hallie Murray can give this Western Wolves team. A huge goal as Hallie Murray broke down the left side, and I was watching the clock as she broke in, and I didn't know if she had enough time to get a shot away, but she certainly did. And when the puck beat the goaltender Kerr, and I watched the twine bulge with the puck hitting it, I looked up, .1. You don't get any closer shave than that. Off the face-off, back it goes to the right point. We are even strength 5-on-5 as we begin this third period. Puck down the ice, that'll be an icing call, so the face-off will come down into the Western Wolves zone again. And the last 6 or 7 minutes of that second period, there just seemed to be an awful lot of icings, and I'm not sure if that's just an indication of maybe the team's being a little tired, but it's the most icings we've seen in a game so far, at least to my recollection, during the showcase. So the Wolves, after that late second period goal, trail it now by 3. Still lots of work to do, but a little bit of light now, or a little bit more light at the end of that tunnel perhaps, as that puck comes in towards the crease, and Dunn covering up immediately. Grace Dunn has been solid. She's faced 20 shots. A lot of them have been tough chances. At the other end, Madeline Kerr has been good as well. Hasn't faced as many chances, but she's had to be pretty sharp several times in this game. Now Thomas trying to come in with Webster. Thomas stays on the puck to Webster. Just couldn't get the full blade on the puck. Murray tries to get a chance there as the Wolves looking for a second goal. Down the other way it comes. Big collision there at the blue line. And getting knocked down, I believe that was number 11, Kate Morrow. She heads to the bench. And the Selects will carry on. This is Ailey Glenn stepping around Thomas. Glenn cutting into the middle. Nice move. Lost the puck, lost the handle on it. Ella Fitz sends it into the corner. Glenn back on it again. Ailey Glenn trying to walk forward. Gets tied up. That's going to draw a penalty. And as the puck is touched by Black Air, the referee makes the call. Looks like it's going to be hooking. And it's going to be number 9, Misha Pino, heading straight to the penalty box. So not quite 2 minutes in, power play opportunity here for the Northern Subway Selects. Face-off win by Jenna Beaton. Selects will control now, setting up on the power play. Here's Rianne Jean. Sends it along the wall, comes out, takes a funny bounce right to Jenna Beaton, who was in front of the goal. And she directed it in towards Grace Dunn, who quickly made the save and grabbed the puck to avoid any chance of a rebound. Another face-off in the offensive zone. Clean win again by Beaton. Back it goes to Rianne Jean. In behind the net it goes. Jenna Beaton meets it over there on the far side. Beaton dishes off. Little give and go perhaps. No cutting toward the goal. And it's cleared away. 1:30 to go in the power play for the Selects. Puck down the ice just beyond the reach of Beaton. And the Wolves will get it back the other way. Callie McNeil sends it into the zone. Penalty killing unit being changed up here by the Wolves. There's McKeegan in on the forecheck. That pass avoids the forecheck of McKeegan, though, sends Hallie Rose McLean into the zone, and trying to drag the foot was McHattie, but offside against the Subway Selects. Oh, and I want to say a big thank you to one of the Western Wolves parents watching, I'm assuming back home in PEI, but my request about getting the pronunciation for number 12, Hallie Murray, went out. And then I had a gentleman come over, talk to me, and say that his wife was watching and said that it's Hallie. So thank you very much for whoever that was that gave that message to the gentleman who came over to tell me that it's Hallie Murray. Much appreciated. I do my very best with pronunciations and always try to talk to team personnel, a coach, or even the player themselves. But in a tournament like this where everything is so tight and time is limited, I don't always get the chance to do so. But name pronunciations are extremely important. That is my priority one when I'm calling games, is to get name pronunciations right. So I appreciate all the help that I get in that world of getting the names right. Here's Beaton right in the middle, backhander, and a save by Dunn as Beaton was set up beautifully on the puck. Hallie Rose McLean looking for it, but the Wolves clear it away. 25 seconds to go in the penalty to Pino. Selects working with some power play time here. Down to 17 seconds in the advantage as McLean gains the zone. McLean into the middle, tried to get a shot away, went off the stick of Blackhair. Good stick there by number 5, Finley Blackhair. Now, another chance for the Selects, perhaps. The penalty just about over. Now it is. And the team's back to even strength 5-on-5. Reese Murray trying to cut into the middle, falls down, gets it over there, and trying to bang it in was McLean. And making the save again was Dunn. So just after the penalty expired, big chance right there for the Selects. This is McGuigan taking it off the boards. Tracking it there and spinning and firing was Boyle. Now Callie McNeil lost the puck in her skates, and Reese Murray picks it up, dashing down that right side, putting on the brakes. Has MacArthur with her. Reese Murray goes into the slot, takes the shot, and Grace Dunn with traffic in front makes the save. And then just you see there, Rachel Campbell giving a little face wash to Emerson McDonald. Nothing comes of that, but there again, the Wolves captain making sure that anybody on the Selects know that you come in around the crease of my goaltender, and I'm going to make sure you know I'm there to protect my goalie. Nice spin move there by MacArthur, and a quick shot again with traffic in front, and Dunn tracks it and saves it. And the emotions getting a little high here, running a little high. Both sides getting just a wee bit testy. A lot to do with that is so many games in such a short amount of time and being on the road and a tightly compacted schedule. You can be a little bit on edge sometimes. Working with that puck now, Reese Murray backhands it along the wall. Comes out to Chasson. She gets the outlet pass just beyond the reach of McKeegan. Quickly back the other way. Into the zone, Emerson McDonald sends it deep. Selects will make a couple of changes here, and Chasson, nice little touch pass right onto the stick of Maya Stevenson. Stevenson down the right side, leaves it there for Chasson. Chasson will take it over into the corner and sweep it around the boards. McKeegan gives chase. Nice play there by Ashton McHattie. The step around the defender. Look at McHattie now. Nice rush here, just loses it at the blue line. As the other number 14, McGuigan, takes it away from the Selects 14, McHattie. Vint watches that puck go into the zone. There's Murray trying to get it up toward the blue line. Sent right back in. Long shot from Grinton goes off a skate into the sidewall. Now Gamble has it. Maggie Gamble to the boards. Couldn't quite get to the blue line. Gamble will try again. Sweeps it around the other side over there towards number 6, Charlie Webster. Webster gets it out over the blue line. And the Selects will have to try one more time regrouping here. Vint tried to work it into the zone. Now the Wolves, Pino. Up ahead for Murray. Hallie Murray just rifles it down into the zone. Wolves go for a change. And the Selects will bring it out with McLean. Now, off to the right side. McLean gets it back. She'll peel off to the circle. Now, makes a move back into the slot. McLean doing all kinds of work here with that puck. Tried to get a shot, maybe a pass away. And that was tied up and broken up by the Wolves. 13:08 to go here in this third period. Score 4-1. Selects in front. Jenna Beaton steps into that, intercepts it, just keeps it in at the blue line. Tried to get a shot there from deep inside that right circle. Pino takes it off the boards. Took a funny bounce there, and it ends up going onto the stick of Bria Tanner. Tanner turning away from the forecheck. Tanner being hounded there by Callie McNeil. Puts the puck along the boards. McLean steps off the wall, goes to the backhand, couldn't get a shot away. Good defensive play there by both Pino and Miley Stevenson. Now, the shifty Lexi McIntyre cuts in, gets taken down, and the referee's arm is up. That's going to draw a penalty, and it's a tripping call and heading straight to the box. She knew it. Mila Campbell will cool her jets over in the penalty box for 2 minutes or less. Down to 12:24 left in the third period. That'll put the Selects on the power play. Selects lead it by a score 4-1, and they've got a power play opportunity now. They'll work it around, try to get set up here. Tanner. McIntyre up high. McIntyre off to the right. Trying to get it back to McIntyre. They'll work it in though. MacArthur tried to get a shot away, and it's stopped and it's cleared out as the Wolves send it all the way down the ice. Sophie McKeegan, lone forechecker, in on this penalty kill. McKeegan keeping a close eye on things. That pass goes up the right side onto the stick of Ashton McHattie, and back it goes to the back line. McIntyre again. Slowly into the zone, drops it there for Maya McDonald, back to McHattie. Now once again off to McIntyre. McIntyre, weak shot, deflected and chipped up into the goaltender. And again, Grace Dunn deep in her crease, but square to the post and took the puck right up into the midsection. Well, 11:28 left to go here in this third period. 1:04 in the power play. Working on the power play. Morrow drifts off to the right. Tried to get it through. That one off a skate. Stepping in there is Rianne Jean. Now it's Ella Fitt. Into the slot. Reese Murray got tied up. Then a quick shot off the stick of Kate Morrow just goes wide. 41 seconds to go in the power play. Reese Murray skating around with it now. Into the slot. Takes a shot. That one off a shin pad. Now down to half a minute left in the power play for the Selects. Vint, nice little passing play there. Crisp pass, but it got tied up as Murray got spun down to the ice trying to get that pass to clear and then get a shot away. All the way down the ice it goes. This will take some time off of that power play. Rianne Jean in behind her own goal. Murray, the lone forechecker, in. Couple of quick passes, and it's the Selects now trying to get out of the zone, and they do. Into the blue line. Reese Murray gains the Wolves zone. Power play is over. Wolves have killed it off, and that pass dangerously towards Beaton, who was waiting for it, but it's finally cleared away, and the Wolves do a good job killing off the penalty and then getting the puck out of their zone so they can get everybody aligned with this shift. Here comes number 13, Hallie Rose McLean, and just ahead of the play was Carly Boyle. One second away from the halfway point of this third period. 10:01 left in the game, or at least in regulation. Up it goes. Jenna Beaton stops it there. Quick pass over to the other side. Trying to break in there. Puck is cleared away, and will it get out over the blue line? Yes, it will. And Carly Boyle will gather. Boyle sends it up ahead. Now, this could be a chance for Callie McNeil. Callie McNeil goes in and just sends it wide. Big chance there for number 17 in black, Callie McNeil. Had the great opportunity and just sent it wide. See it there. Look at McNeil. She'll get the puck here in a moment. sees the open ice and tried to go to that glove side and just hammered it wide. That would have been electrifying had she been able to put it in. However, we carry on, 4-1 Selects leading. Puck up toward the red line, and it'll drift down into the Wolves zone. Bouncing puck, corralled there. This is MacArthur. Anna MacArthur. Hands it off. Lexi McIntyre now working with it. We are 5-on-5 even strength here with 8:51 to go. Tanner dishes off. Now back to this near side for Emerson McDonald. Into the middle. Quick shot there on the one-timer. Just sent wide of the goal. That was MacArthur with that one-time chance just a second to go. Now the Wolves just send it down. They'll go for a change, and that'll be icing, so they can't make the change. .8:29 left, 4-1 the score. Just think seconds ago, if Callie McNeil had been able to put that shot in the goal, how interesting it would have been at 4-2. Hey, it can still happen, but you just get the sense that one more goal for the Wolves could really energize this building. So Selects, though, playing it smart, playing Selects hockey, keeping the pressure on, out shooting the Wolves right now, 28-14. Rolling around the boards on that far side. Wolves try to get it out. They do. It's picked up by Rianne Jean for the Selects. She turns with it, gets it up ahead for MacArthur. MacArthur chips it into the zone. Wolves get it out right away. Jumping on it now is the goal scorer for the Wolves. This is Hallie Murray. Murray runs into Rianne Jean, and the Selects will grab it right back the other way. Here they come with speed and pace. Reese Murray gets around the defender. Murray scores! A highlight reel goal for number 9, Reese Murray. Busting into the zone, getting around the defender, and labeling it into the net. And that could be the insurance that they need. Look at the move right here. Whoop-de-doo. In, how do you doing? Sending it just past the outstretched glove of the goaltender, Grace Dunn. So Reese Murray, beautiful goal right there. And that could be the insurance marker indeed. So 7:33 to go. Reese Murray extends the lead back to 4. And that was a lovely goal. Puck over along the boards now. Up towards Callie McNeil. And again, the difference, Callie McNeil scores on that rush and that open chance, makes it 4-2. Who knows? Well, that's the game of hockey, right? I guess you could say that about a million things, but, you know, in terms of most recent action, how different things are if that puck goes in. But right back the other way. That's just a lovely highlight reel, highlight of the night kind of thing from Reese Murray right there. The way she stepped around the defender and then found the open space to the glove side of the goaltender, Dunn. Down to 7 minutes and 9 seconds left. Off the face-off, puck cleared to the line and just hops out over the blue line. Turning and sending it right back in is Carly Boyle. McGuigan grabs it behind her own net, sends it down the ice right onto the stick of Emerson McDonald. McDonald backpedals, takes a look, sends it up. McGuigan intercepted it, and the Selects will try to break out again. Nice lead pass onto the stick of Hallie Rose McLean. She immediately gains the zone, lost the handle, still found a way to push it forward. It bounces off the glass. McLean again has the puck. Does a nice job of controlling it, and then it ends up rolling into the goaltender, and Grace Dunn will just grab it and cover up with 6.5 minutes to play here in this third period. .30-14 shots on goal favoring the Selects. Puck bouncing around. Ends up on the stick of Caden Thomas now. Thomas had Murray with her, but it was broken up neatly there by the Selects. Caden Thomas breaks down that right side. Murray toward the goal. Thomas just lifts it high over the net and comes all the way back to Pino at the left point. Misha Pino sends it in around the goal. Into the corner it goes. Selects will pick it up there. They'll work it out now. Turned aside though. Hallie Murray tried to chip it forward and get an opportunity in on net, but it's Lexi McIntyre right back the other way. McIntyre with speed in around the goal. Feeds it in front, and clearing it away was Pino. Bang, bang play there as Pino was right place, right time for the defense and cleared that puck just off to the side of the goal. 5.5 to play here in this third period. It's a 4-goal advantage for the Selects. McIntyre at the left point. Dishes in along the wall. MacArthur right in front. Chance there. Emerson McDonald tried to get it away, and a great block there by the Wolves. Here comes Callie McNeil now. Tries to chip that puck ahead, and the goaltender just bobbled it for a moment as Kerr couldn't quite grab it. That keeps the play alive. Wolves trying to get some kind of coordination here in the offensive zone to get a shot toward goal. There's the captain, Campbell. Got it up towards Miley Stevenson. Now right back the other way. The Selects will chip it into the zone. And immediately a couple of players head off for a quick change here for the Selects. 4:42 left to play in the third. Rogan Vint from behind the goal tried to feed it out in front. It pops up into the air, and Grace Dunn will just squeeze and hang on for a faceoff. So right after this game, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back for the Moncton Rockets and the Lindsay Surge. That should be a good one. And as far as the Northern Subway Selects go, this is their third game. This is the first goal they've given up. They had 2 shutouts previous to this, so a little something to think about or hang your hat on, I guess, if this score is going to hold up and the Wolves end up on the losing end. The fact that so far they would be the only team to score a goal on the Selects in this showcase tournament through 3 games. Here's a shot from an angle right off the boards. Dunn makes the save. Under 4 to play now here in period number 3. Maya Stevenson over for McKeegan. Stevenson gets it back. She'll try to work her way out now, skating now with a little head of steam. Across the red line, she'll backhand it into the zone and chase after it herself. Getting there first is Ella Fitt. And the Selects will skate it up just for a moment. Then it comes to Jenna Beaton. She skates back in behind her own goal. Takes a look. Outlet pass. That's going to go all the way down the ice. And just to the side of the goal. So that'll be icing with 3:28 to go. Face-off will come down into the Subway Selects end of the ice. So in on the draw, Murray against Beaton. And the Selects control off the draw. Rianne Jean works it up to the boards. Came to Pino at the point. She sends it right back in. From the other side now, Gamble tried to put it toward the goal. And the Selects chip it out to the red line. Thomas chips it right back in. Now Jenna Beaton will just carry it out now. Beaton goes off the boards with it. Puck bouncing around. Thomas gets it over towards Webster on the left side. Webster will roll it in. In after it now, Ella Grinton. Getting there is Murray, though. Good job by Hallie Murray. She is the goal scorer, the only player to score a goal against the Selects in this showcase. She was in there looking for the puck, but it's going to be the Selects who will break it out with some speed. Hallie Rose McLean busting down that left side. Has Ailey Glenn in front, couldn't quite feed her the puck. Now working with it, Emerson McDonald. That's chopped off of her stick. And then Mila Campbell goes off the wall. Gamble will chase it back behind her own goal, but getting there first is the captain, Rachel Campbell. Down the ice, McNeil has Campbell with her. McNeil takes the shot, and flashing out the right leg was Kerr to make a nice pad save. Right back toward the goal. Callie McNeil was tied up in front. McLean has the puck. Gets around one defender. Long lead pass up towards Ailey Glenn. That was stopped there by Black-Air. Black-Air will go behind her own goal, slide it over to the captain Campbell, and she'll go to the other side towards Sophie McKeegan. McKeegan couldn't get it out of the blue line, and right back in. The Wolves have to chase it into their own zone one more time. Good work here. Maya McDonald keeping that puck in. Now it's Emerson McDonald. Maya McDonald again. Maya McDonald back to Emerson McDonald. It's McDonald squared here the last couple of minutes as they played catch for a second. Just a minute and 20 seconds left to go in the game. Puck over to the far side. There's McKeegan. She's been so good today for the Western Wolves. Long shot. That hit the pad of Dunn. That kind of whistled in from that right point, and Dunn was sharp to get the pad down and let that puck come to her and hit her on the pad. 60 seconds to play. Final minute here in this game. It's been a spirited affair, but again, the Selects are going to run their record to 3-0 in this showcase, and overall on the season, they will improve their record to 5-1. Here's McGuigan. Quick pass across. Up for McKeegan. Just 38 seconds to go now. And that's going to be offside as well inside the zone was number 21, Sophie McKeegan. So the Wolves, their record will drop to 3-4 on the season. And as mentioned, it'll go to 5-1 on the season for the Selects, and they'll be 3-0 in this showcase. They'll have one more game to try to run the table. That'll be tomorrow. First things first, final 22 seconds here. Puck battle down in the corner. Comes back to the point, winding and firing with a big heavy shot was Richards, and she sent it well over the net. McGuigan trying to get in. Chason is there as well. And now it'll be Rogan Vint just skating it out the final few seconds. Vint into the zone, and the buzzer sounds. That will end it. So an entertaining game between the Northern Subway Selects and the Western Wolves. The Selects scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and 1 in the third. And in the second period, it was Hallie Murray getting the only goal for the Wolves. And that's the only shot that's beaten a Subway Selects goaltender through 3 games of the showcase. So that's a little something extra, I guess, to hang your hat on. Final shots on goal, 31-17 for the Selects. They get the victory. So the Selects' day is done. They won't play until tomorrow against the Western Flames. Same thing for the Wolves. They've got 1 game left. That'll be tomorrow against the Greenfoot Capitals. So we're going to take a break here as the teams shake hands. Your final score in this one, Subway Selects 5, Western Wolves 1. Scott Squires saying so long for now from the Dauphinee Center, but we'll be back with game number 6 on the day, proudly presented to you exclusively by Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll step aside, take a break. Selects 5, Wolves 1. Next game coming your way in just a few minutes. It'll be the Moncton Rockets and the Lindsay Surge. Bye for now. Bye.